guys, I hope you're having a beautiful day as always, and finally we have arrived. It is time for my Project Pan update. So there's been a little slacking, I guess, on the Project Pan update side of things. I was working really hard on the Christmas countdown videos and just kind of put everything to the wayside other than that, but it is time to update you on how things have been going with my Project Pan. So first let's start with the regulars, the ones over here. So we'll start first with the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. And this one is officially a goner. Last time I said I wasn't sure how much time was left on it, and it's just too clumpy and dried out and funky to use anymore, so goner. I really do like and recommend this if you're looking for a good mascara from the drugstore. Next we have the LA Girls Mark My Eyes. And this too is, I mean, I used it, but now it's kind of at the point where it's like not necessarily predictable. Like sometimes it does what it's supposed to and then other times it comes off kind of grayish, and it's actually working okay-ish right now. When you use it on your eyes, there's kind of like some funky dry spots. I mean, I guess I could try it for another month, but it's just not working that great at this point. You'll go to put some on and it'll like, it's dry enough that it kind of wipes away what you did before, and yeah, so this is a really nice marker. I know that Sonia Castaneda, or SC Castaneda here on YouTube, she really used to love this LA Girls Mark My Eyes. It's a little hard to find. I found it at some like little random clothing store. I think it was like $4 or $5, so not super cheap. But it did work well. It is more of a thicker, bold eyeliner. It's not waterproof or anything like that. I don't know that I would repurchase it, but I wouldn't say it's a bad product, but it's too dried out at this point. So then that leaves these items here. So I used this today, so it looks like it's full, but really it's down to like here-ish, somewhere in there. I'm at like the halfway mark of using this. It works great. I actually went and like did a whole little cleanup job on it today because it was getting... The problem with this thing is that it's like so hard to open. It doesn't unscrew, you have to pull it, but then in pulling it you almost pull this silver part away from this plastic packaging. It's just really hard to open. So yeah, like I said, I did a little cleanup on that today, but I've been chugging away on this. It does work really great under the eyes. That's what it's there for. I wish it had a better container to use it from other than this. Then we have this Physicians Formula Baked Trio in Baked Oatmeal. I haven't really used this in the last couple of months, to be honest. It hasn't been that appealing to me. I've gotten so many wonderful new eyeshadows to try out lately that I just couldn't bring myself to use this because it's just so not pigmented, and it doesn't matter if I use it wet or dry, it's the same. So it's a bummer. The Revlon Age Defying Foundation, I'm actually probably fair enough now at this point that I could use this. So I either need to just start working this into a little teeny tiny bit into my normal foundation that I've been using, or I still think it's probably the lightest drugstore foundation I've ever purchased, and I didn't even realize how fair this was when I bought it. They didn't have testers or anything, and it's got this like weirdness in the bottle, so it's kind of hard to tell. So yeah, and it's in Fresh Ivory. I need to just work it in with my other foundations. So next we had this center one that I was going to rotate through weekly, but I didn't. I just kept this little guy in here. This was the City Color Cheek Stain that I received in my IPSY bag, and there went my phone. Yeah, so I actually used this. I did a tutorial using this. I can't remember what it was for, but I did a tutorial using this. This is super bright and colorful. I actually just dab it on my cheeks and then use my small e.l.f. stipple brush to blend it out, and it blended really beautifully. It gave a really beautiful long-lasting color, and I was actually at some point just taking my stipple brush and then dabbing on here and then swirling on my face instead of putting it directly on my face, but I actually think this worked really, really well. Then in the front section here we have the Kaylin Cosmetics purple eyeliner. I didn't use it a ton, but I did use it a little. I'm not like overly thrilled with this. I certainly don't like the brush that it came with. I don't know. I wouldn't go buy it. It did come in an IPSY bag though. Then I had the Australis Color Inject Mineral Lipstick, and this was in the color Jive. And I did use it some, just not a ton, not enough to make it lose its shape. My project pan actually got pushed a little to the side, and then I was just using whatever I wanted, so I didn't focus on this as much as I had hoped to. But remember, this side is the, like, I'm just doing this for fun to rotate stuff into my thing. So then there is the Australis Paparazzi Perfect Screen Siren blush. I really did like this, but I was honestly using my e.l.f. Essential Blush. Let me show you. So here is my e.l.f. Essential Blush. This was in my very first original project pan. I bought this blush in Flushed. Emily Noel 83 swore this was like a really beautiful color. It's from the Essential line. It used to be $1. I think it's $2 now. And I was like, I hate this. I hate this blush. And I was like, I just gotta get through this in my project pan. So I have been using this for like a year now, and I use this thing all the time. Instead of pulling out these other blushes, I keep going back to this one. You can see how much progress I've made. The container is absolutely filthy just because I use this thing all the time. I sincerely wear this thing like almost every day. And this is like the never-ending blush for like $2 or $3, and I've actually really come to like it. As I'm getting further down, you can kind of see there's like a rough, funky texture. That doesn't really translate with the blush when you put it on, so I don't know what that's all about. That's just the like cheap blush thing going on there, but it works really well. It has just like the faintest healthy sheen to it, but it's not shiny or glittery in any way. I don't know. I freaking love this blush. So much so that I have like tons of blush because I'm a blush hoarder, and I'm using this ridiculous $2 blush like nonstop. The other thing I had in here is the e.l.f. Brightening Eye Color. This one is in Day to Night. Really beautiful shades. I did use this a couple more times. Not a ton though. Like I said, I've received a lot of new eyeshadows and stuff lately that I've just been obsessed with using. So I haven't used this one a ton. I've been mostly obsessed with my new Naked Basics palette. Ugh, I love that thing. I've been using it so much. Then there was the Models Prefer Quad that was in here, and I was using it like a ton as well. I really love the shadows in there, and I don't know where I placed it. I can't seem to find it right now, but I love the heck out of that thing because it's a whole bunch of neutrals, and the shadows are just a really great texture. They come off really well in the eyes. I love the heck out of that thing. So that was the other item in here. So I'm down to just 3 items over here in my permanent till they're gone section. So I think I'm gonna throw this in here. This is the Revlon Lash Potion in by Girl Luscious, and this one is in the color black. I should probably just get through this. It's probably getting kind of old by now, so I just need to get through that. Yeah, so then over here in this side for my I'm gonna rotate through it section. So this is my permanent side. If you're new to my project pan, this is called Project Pan Remix. So I put items in here that I'm keeping here until they're gone. And then this side, I'm going to rotate through on a monthly basis. I'm going to choose 5 new items, put them in here, and try to focus on using those items. Because sometimes I feel like I have great products in my drawer, I just never remember to use them. So I'm going to put those in here on this side. So those 5 products are going to be my Bath & Body Works Signature Collection Mist and Coconut Water Chill. So as you can see, I actually have a nice little dent going in the top there. Not a ton, but a nice dent. I really like this thing. I got it for free with a purchase of whatever else. And I actually really like this scent, so I just need to, I want to use it more. That's why I'm putting it there, because I want to use it more. When I was roaming through my drawers today, I came across the Miraness 3D Forever Gloss. I got this in my swap with Hannah. It is in the color Lust Me. It's a really beautiful pink, just neutrally pink shade. It kind of reminds me of Beige by NYX, the Mega Shine lip glosses. It reminds me of that. It's that sort of same beautiful color. Really big, beautiful tube. I'm going to throw that in my purse and focus on using that. Then I have the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Liner, and this one is in the color Rockstar. It's sort of a brownish purple plummy shade. It's a really beautiful shade. It goes on super smooth. I feel like it's super appropriate for fall, and a great color to use other than black, because I tend to use black all the time. Then I got this quad recently from Revlon. It is the Color Stay in number 520 Brazen, and I haven't even used it yet. It's still sealed, But it's another quad of just some really great, beautiful neutrals. And then I got a set recently from Sephora, and it had this little mini Tarte blush in it, and it had a Tarte Lip Surgence, the one that sort of changes with your mood. I forget what that one's called. And then it also had a little mini maracuja oil with it. So this is the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. It is in the color Thankful. Really pretty, perfect pinky shade. Just exactly what I love to wear in a blush. And I have one other Tarte blush. It's like the big blush and bronzer duo, and it's got Doll Face in it or something. I think that's what it's called. Doll Face, and then Park Avenue Princess as the bronzer, and that's what I'm actually wearing today. But I just thought I would throw this one in there so I could get some use out of it. So those are my 5 items on this side. I only have 4 items right now left in the Project Pan side. And then let me choose something to go right here. When I placed an Urban Decay order recently, I got this sample of the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And I've never used this before. I've used setting sprays before, but never this one. So I actually think this will be a fun thing to put here in the middle. I don't have to rotate it on through, but it'll be a fun experiment to sort of try this and see if it really does help my makeup last longer. I think that's a good one to throw in the middle there. So let me know down below if you are doing Project Pan Remix. 5 items on this side that you want to get rid of, and then 5 items on this side you want to just work into your makeup routine. Let me know how you're doing on your Project Pan update. I'm actually going to go on a no-buy as of the new year. So as of January 1st, I'm going on a no-buy till my birthday, which is actually April 3rd. So I'm really going to be focusing on my Project Pan, and I don't need to buy myself any more goodies. I already have enough makeup. So yeah, let me know how your Project Pan is going down below. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. If you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button so we can hang out some more. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, those links are down below. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.